Greetings, everyone. Dr. Jack Wolfson, cardiologist. Welcome to my presentation tonight, Healthy for the Holidays. Jump into the chat box, say hello, let me know that you're here and alive and well and kicking. We've got thousands of people signed up for this presentation tonight, this little class that we're doing tonight. So again, great to see you all here. I'm recognizing a lot of familiar names and a lot of new names as well. Thank you for saying where you're here, where you're from. And this is wonderful. I'm not going to be able to acknowledge everyone on here. They're coming in fast, coming in hot. But anyways, hello to everybody. I know your time is precious. It's holiday season. So again, I appreciate you all being here to, again, hear this presentation. And it's just wonderful that you are here. Now, don't sweat, don't stress. If you got to go, we'll be sending you the replay and you will get all this information going forward. So again, so wonderful to see so many familiar names, so many new names, and let's get cranking here. We are Natural Heart Doctor, your home for the 100-year heart. If your goal is to make it to 100, alive and well, with your brain and your body and your heart intact, that's what we do here at Natural Heart Doctor. We want everyone to have the 100-year heart. Conventional medicine does not offer that. Conventional medicine offers the 80-year heart at best, and on average, maybe 81 if you're a woman, 78 if you're a male, and on many different pharmaceuticals. That's not the answer. We can do better, and that's what we do here at Natural Heart Doctor. So our presentation tonight is called Healthy for the Holidays and a Plan for 2023. I'm Dr. Jack Wolfson, board-certified cardiologist at Natural Heart Doctor. I spent 10 years in the biggest group in the state of Arizona as a senior partner, angiograms, pacemakers, the sickest of the sick in the hospitals, and then I would eventually leave that group in 2012 and start Natural Heart Doctor, where we focus on cardiac longevity while we are reducing and eliminating the need for pharmaceuticals and dangerous procedures. That's what we do every single day. So, listen, I don't have to tell you, cardiovascular disease is the #1 killer worldwide. It is responsible for tens of millions of deaths every year. And of course, millions in the United States and beyond are living with high blood pressure. They've been told they've had abnormal cholesterol and they're taking pharmaceuticals for that. Millions of heart attacks and strokes are occurring again on an annual basis. This is a catastrophe. This is a medical failure. The medicines are failing. They're not working. They're trying to cover up the problem, and they're not successful at that. The medical model is dead on arrival. It is a failure. And if you're inside the medical model, you're in trouble. Now, again, there's a time and a place for emergencies and traumas. Go to a hospital for that. For everything else, before that and after that, that's where we come in, Natural Heart Doctor. And again, with all this cardiovascular disease, conventional medicine, again, is not the answer. Stents and bypass surgeries and statin drugs and aspirin and blood pressure drugs, they are an attempt at covering up the problem. It's like taking a sticker and putting it over a check engine light and thinking your problem is now solved, but it's not. The problem is not solved. The sticker does not help your engine and your car. The pharmaceuticals do not help your body. That's all there is to it. Okay. And now we're coming into holiday season. We just got through Thanksgiving, and now again, we're coming into Christmas time, New Year's, and this is when multiple things happen. Your stress level goes up tremendously. Your diet and quality thereof goes down. Your vitamin D levels go down because you're not getting exposed to the sun. Your sleep is off because you're staying up late, maybe for family gatherings, holiday parties. We are actually supposed to go to sleep when the sun goes down. I, Dr. Jack Wolfson, I'm violating this principle right now because where I'm at, it's getting dark out and I'm in Colorado. But when I get off this webinar, I'm going to finish up dinner and clean up a little bit with my family. Then we're going to get in the shower, and then we're going to go to bed, and that'll be about 7:30. So my time in the artificial light will be minimum. But the problem is that as you see on the screen there, you see an arrow pointing to a little tiny area of blood flow. That is the widowmaker. That is a blockage so severe, it causes symptoms, it can cause heart attack, and it can cause people to die. And we don't want that. We don't want the widowmaker. Again, this is the season that it happens, where you're under a lot of stress, family related, work related. Did I get all my gifts for my family and for my loved ones? And we are eating the bad foods. We're not getting the sleep. We're not getting the sunshine. A lot of times we're not getting physical activity. Like, this is when all the routines go out the window. But don't worry, I've got a solution for you to enjoy your holiday season. And then we'll have something for you on the other side starting in January. So stay tuned. We'll tell you about that. So here's what we're going to do. Tonight in this class, we're going to talk about 3 foods to focus on this holiday season. So if you focus on eating these foods, that will do very well for you. So again, it's not even so much about what to avoid, but we will talk about that certainly. The next thing is 4 foods to avoid. So we will. But a lot of times, if you really focus on the things you should be eating, then there's less room for the things that you should not be eating. So we'll talk about 4 foods to avoid, and then we'll talk about 5 lifestyle tips or strategies. You'll enjoy those. And then again, we'll talk about a plan for 2023. So here we go. 3 foods to focus on. Number 1, it's seafood. I just got off the phone doing a consultation with a woman who lives in Japan. And she said she doesn't eat a lot of seafood because of Fukushima. And I said, I understand that. But she has to find other seafood then that's not contaminated. Again, local to Japan, there's a lot of concern about contaminated seafood. And I think it is a concern. Ultimately, the whole planet is under toxin peril. There's so many toxins that are here, again, in the air, the water, the soil. But I still believe that wild salmon, sardines, anchovies, clams, oysters, shrimp, lobster, crab, highest levels of omega-3, people with the highest levels of omega-3, lowest risk of being dead, lowest risk of everything. So you want to eat a lot of seafood this holiday season and all the time. I try and eat seafood every single day. One of my favorite super strategies is wild salmon roe. And again, we've got all this different information for you at Natural Heart Doctor as well. So again, this is, if you focus on eating this on a daily basis, it allows you some of these other indiscretions a little bit more than you normally would in, again, this holiday season. Number 2, this is a silhouette of a bison, grass-fed, grass-finished bison. Now, of course, the key to animal products is quality, free-range, grass-fed, or pasture-raised, healthy animals in a healthy environment that then are sacrificed for the benefit of humans. I don't write the rules. It's just Mother Nature. And in that sense, what we do is we recommend these quality meats, but we want to pay attention to the organs, liver, heart, and the other organs inside this animal. There is nothing more nutrient dense than an animal's liver. A bison liver. There's nothing more nutrient dense than that food. Now, sometimes you find some capsule products, and we've got a capsule product that we have at Natural Heart Doctor, which is from young grass-fed American bison. Some of the other capsule products are from old heifers, old milk cows that have been milked for many years, and then they're slaughtered and they're put into a capsule. So you can get young, healthy bison, which you can't milk, right? If you try and milk a bison, it'll kill you. It's a wild animal. It just gave birth to a baby. You can't milk that. as opposed to a domesticated cow. It's a totally different food, totally different food. So we talked about the seafood. We talked about nose to tail nutrition. And then now we're talking about another category of foods which are very rich in sulfur. So please understand this as well. Sulfur is just a life-giving, life-sustaining element on the periodic table, if you remember that from high school or college or whenever. And that sulfur helps to make glutathione, for example. Glutathione is the body's main detoxification molecule made in the liver. Now, glutathione is useful for many different things, including detoxing out these metals and mold mycotoxins and other chemicals. So that's very important. Now, also, sulfur helps to make the inside of blood vessels slick. And if you make the inside of blood vessels slick, you're not going to have a heart attack. You're not going to have a stroke. You're not going to have a blood clot. That's the strategy. Sulfur-rich foods. So as you see on the screen, onions, garlic, everybody knows the health virtues of those. And a lot of those reasons is because they're very high in sulfur. Brassica vegetables, broccoli, Brussels, cauliflower, the eggs, that sulfur smell from cooked eggs, that's what it is, sulfur. Nuts and seeds have sulfur, raw dairy has sulfur. And then, of course, the animal products that we're talking about, they contain sulfur because the animals eat that when they're fed a nutrient-dense diet. There you go. Russ Devan, milking bison. Ouch. LOL. Well said. Well said. Okay. So let's talk about 4 foods to avoid. And let's start off with the simple stuff, right? Fake foods. If you're at this holiday party, if you're around friends and family, do not allow yourself to eat fake food ever. If it's got artificial colors, if it's got artificial sweeteners, if it's got artificial flavors, don't eat it. Ask questions. If you're at a restaurant, ask questions. If you're at someone's home, ask questions. Before you get to someone's home, ask questions. Hey, I'm not trying to, start up any trouble or aggravate anybody, but these are the foods I can eat. And I would love to come over to your home or to your party. And I would love to partake in eating these foods and food with everybody, but I don't eat these foods. I don't eat fake food, artificial colors, artificial flavors, and artificial sweeteners. I don't eat that stuff. I don't eat caged animal products. I don't eat farm-raised seafood. I don't eat garbage food. I don't want you to either, friend. That's why I'm coming over, because I'm your friend. But don't eat fake food this holiday season and beyond. Number 2, alcohol. Again, a lot of bad things happen with alcohol during the holiday season. Keep a limit on this. Again, 1, maybe 2 drinks. Ideally, it's organic wine, an organic vodka, organic tequila, maybe an organic or preferably even a gluten-free beer. If you're going to drink alcohol, keep it to a minimum. Holiday parties, alcohol's flowing, alcohol's free, alcohol's included. Be really careful with alcohol. Bad things happen to your heart. Again, for those of you with atrial fibrillation or concerned about the atrial fibrillation rhythm, for every drink you goes up, so does your AFib risk. Alcohol inhibits sleep, certainly quality sleep. Don't do it, okay? At a party, offer to bring something and something you can eat. Listen, the Wolfsons, if we want to attend a party, we will make sure there's stuff we can eat, or we will bring our own food, or we will definitely eat before. That's how we do it. Okay, so we talked about alcohol. Grain. Now, this is a big category. Excuse me, for the grain, we can talk about the grains like wheat, barley, and rye that contain gluten. I always avoid those. But then all the other grains, again, that come in baked goods. I assure you, there's nothing that has that kind of taste that's worth your health. It's really not. Whether someone baked a pecan pie or they've got some kind of pasta dish or some kind of bread, just you want to avoid it or certainly limit it. Certainly limit the consumption of those grains, specifically gluten-containing grains, wheat, barley, and rye. And then finally, again, sugar. It's a time of year when it's very easy to abuse sugar. And we need to be careful with that, especially, again, like the white flour, the white sugar, the white rice. And alcohol ultimately is a sugar as well. So this is another strategy, again, that we want to do those things to avoid all those foods that we should not be eating. At the very least, make sure they're organic. At the very least, make sure that we're consuming these foods in minimal amounts and we're focusing on the healthy foods. Now, the problem, of course, is that when you're at a holiday party or even you're creating a holiday party in your own home, people don't necessarily want to eat these foods that we're talking about. They're not looking at nose to tail nutrition. They're not looking at all these different sulfur-rich vegetables and foods, and they're not talking about wild seafood. But this is an opportunity to open up people's minds, to have the discussion about real health and wellness, and really change the world. Again, holiday season is a time to be enjoyed, but you want to live through it. You want to do it the right way. And you want to educate and teach and inform other people of the best way to live now and going forward. Okay, now let's talk about 5 lifestyle hacks. 5 lifestyle hacks. Getting sleep. We talked about this in the beginning. Sleep is of paramount importance. Sleep is more important than food. Sleep is more important than anything. We have to get high quality sleep. And again, during the holiday season, we tend to miss that. Ideally, we are going to bed shortly after sundown, but let's just say 7:30, 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9 p.m. at the latest. Please keep it in your mind that we need to ratchet it back. We need to go to sleep earlier. I understand, again, back to holiday parties, to use that as an example, or maybe you're watching your favorite movie and, replays of childhood favorites, but it's such a problem when we do not get that high quality sleep. Ideally, this time of year, you're going to sleep at around 8 p.m., you wake up at 5 a.m., and that's when the magic happens. So please focus on getting quality sleep. Again, alcohol and sugar and these unhealthy foods, they interfere with sleep. Stress interferes with sleep. So work on that. Now, getting outside is not that easy, especially when it's so cold out for pretty much the majority of people who are on this call. But I promise you, the more time you spend outside, the longer you live. Please focus on getting outside daily. When I used to road bike with a group out of Chicago, the motto of the store was, there's no such thing as bad weather, just bad clothes. Invest in good clothes and get outside. Get your eyeballs in the natural light. The health benefits of that are extraordinary. If it's sunny, get outside. If it's cloudy, get outside. I'm telling you, no matter where you live, your health will be better the more time you spend outside. Think about plants. Think about animals. Everything is outside. It is only the human that sits inside all day long. We're all guilty of this. It's okay. Do your best. Set an alarm on your phone or a sticky note on your refrigerator. So say it's lunchtime and you're hungry, but there's a note that says, go for a walk outside before lunch. And then you go for a walk outside before lunch. That's the strategy. Okay. The next I want to talk to you about, again, is the importance of getting relaxed. John, yeah, you still get the benefits of sun, even if it's cloudy outside. Not all the benefits, but some. And the natural light makes a huge, huge difference towards melatonin production. So we want to get relaxed. Stress is rampant. What am I going to eat at this event? What's going on at work? What's going on with my family? I think this way and a family member thinks the other way, and we're going to be at the same party together. Whatever it may be, maybe you're stressed about childhood traumas that you experienced during holiday season that are not pleasant memories for you. This is a time to really work on relaxing and relaxation strategies into a quiet room, deep breathing, this alternate nostril breathing. So many different techniques and strategies that we can help you with. Just email us at Natural Heart Doctor. Relaxation techniques are absolutely critical. And again, listening to quiet music, doing yoga, if yoga is your thing. If yoga is not your thing, that's up to you. Again, some people attach a religious stigma to yoga. I personally don't. To me, yoga is about movement. It's about breathing. It's about exercise. It's not a spiritual thing for me outside of, again, movement and breathing and physical activity. But again, really work on getting relaxed. Okay. Deborah Johnson said, get a dog gets me outside 365 days a year. Excellent. And we know that dog owners live longer and they live better and less heart attack risks. Now, I also want to say, get adjusted. Make sure that you get adjusted by a doctor of chiropractic. This helps relaxing, but it also helps, again, to reset the autonomic nervous system, helps to get you out of the sympathetic overdrive, increases parasympathetic tone, increases heart rate variability, lowers inflammation, lowers oxidative stress. You must get adjusted by a doctor of chiropractic at least once during the holiday season. At least once during the holiday season. We'll say preferably twice. I get adjusted once every 2 weeks. You should too. That means, again, at least twice during the holiday season. Make sure you see your chiropractor and get adjusted. Barry Foster, acupuncture is definitely helpful, but it's not chiropractic, just to be clear. Go see your chiropractor, please, this time of year and every time of year. And then number 5, I want you to consider a gift for yourself this holiday season, and that's also to get mold testing. You can test yourself with our urine mold mycotoxin test. You can also get a home test kit to make sure you're not living in mold. If you're living in mold, mold is responsible for every single health ailment there is. Every symptom, brain fog, weight gain, skin issues, GI issues. It's responsible for heart attacks, strokes, atrial fibrillation, and you being dead. So think about this as well. In the 5 lifestyle hacks, make sure you're not living in mold. This is a big deal. Big deal. Okay. Why is this so hard? Why do we struggle with all this? Why do we struggle with the 3 foods to eat, the 4 foods not to eat, the 5 lifestyle hacks? Why, it's difficult because we don't have a plan to get through the holiday season. We don't have a plan for afterwards. Well, now I've given you a plan for the holiday season. 3 foods to eat, 4 foods not to eat, 5 lifestyle hacks. You do that and you will survive. And you will come out the other side even better. But the plan I want to give you now is for 2023. For 2023. And I want to tell you again about this plan for 2023. It's about jumpstarting your health, again, for helping to lose weight, increase energy, vitality, mental clarity. It gets you on track for 2023. Again, everybody makes all these resolutions, but they fail because people don't have a plan. They say they're going to eat better. They say that they're going to get more sleep. They say that they're going to exercise. They're going to join a gym and they're going to lose weight. And they don't. I mean, again, everybody knows. I don't know the percentages, 80%, 90%. Nobody knows. I mean, again, nobody follows through with it. We have a plan to help you start off the year right, and all your goals and your dreams for 2023 and beyond. This is how you can start it off the right way and accomplish it going forward. And then once we do this going forward, we do this again and again and again. And that's how we stay together, we stay successful, and we stay alive. So let me tell you about this program. It's called the 100-Year Heart Challenge. It's a 21-day event where we start on January 9th. So again, you go through the holiday season, you go through New Year's, you get ready, we start January 9th. We've done this before. We're going to walk you right through it. So stay with me here. This is held by myself and the team at Natural Heart Doctor. Again, this is for anyone who's looking to look and to feel their best. You want more energy. You want more vitality. You want to lose weight. You want to lower your risk of having a heart attack, stroke, dying. If you're looking to reduce and eliminate pharmaceuticals, if you're looking for the 100-year heart and the 100-year brain and the 100-year body. And again, this program is for people who are serious, because this program is doable. And again, we've run hundreds of people through the program. We're very, very, very successful with it. But it's only for people who are committed to wanting the above, to wanting to look and feel their best, to wanting the 100-year heart, to want to lower their cardiovascular risk, people who want to reduce and eliminate pharmaceuticals. So it's a 21-day program that includes the suggested meals and the recipes. It also includes a fasting guide. Okay, I said it. Fasting guide. You can see on the screen the fasting guide, because this program contains 2 3-day water fasts. Don't log off yet, people. Don't log off yet. Don't log off yet. I know I said fasting, but this is the strategy for dramatic change. And my team and I will walk you through this. We've been very successful with this. So let me tell you more about intermittent fasting so you know why it's so important. According to the government database PubMed, when I search intermittent fasting, I have it there on the lower left of your screen. 130,000+ results come up. Over 130,000 articles that contain intermittent fasting. This is evidence-based. The doctors are talking about this. The PhDs are talking about this. Intermittent fasting is critically important for you. Now, here's an article from the New England Journal of Medicine. New England Journal of Medicine about what fasting does for heart health, aging, and disease. So again, one of the biggest medical journals in the world. And you can see on the screen all the different benefits regarding blood pressure, regarding cholesterol levels, oxidative stress levels, weight levels, inflammation levels, blood sugar. This is all great. This is all great, fantastic things. And when you do it for these 2 3-day cycles, and again, we're not going to hold your foot to the fire. It's up to you whether or not you can get through it. And most people do. You will find it absolutely incredible. Okay. But when you do this, I do believe when you get to 48 hours into that 72 hours, we are starting to break down coronary plaque. I believe that to be true because as the body is looking for food, you're not putting it into your mouth. It starts to break down scar tissue that it doesn't need, like the scar tissue in your heart, and it makes your arteries cleaner and better. Look at this. Routine fasters at 71% less heart failure, 42% less heart attacks. Wow, that's pretty cool. Routine fasters had a 49% greater survival over a certain period issue of 12 years. Wow. Routine fasters, 49% longer survival. Tremendous. So again, in addition to the fasting, the coaches do 3 days to keep you on track, to make sure, again, they're helping you, they're supporting you inside of a private Facebook group. I know Facebook is not a fan favorite. It just happens to be the healthiest, the the best place where we can congregate right now for this type of an event. That being said, if you're not on Facebook, and I understand all the reasons why, you don't have to do this. Again, we will upload these videos for you, and they will go to another avenue, and you'll be able to review this as well. And again, you got the 21-day meal plan, you got the fasting guide, you got the schedule. But again, being inside of the group, it's part of the team. It's part of the community. We know Alcoholics Anonymous is so successful because of the community, because of the group, because of people to lean on. Now, you're welcome to lean on us by email. That's perfectly fine. And even if you're not on Facebook and you get on Facebook just to be into this, again, that's up to you. But ultimately, you don't need to be on Facebook to be into this program. You get the recipe guide. You get our exclusive Natural Heart Doctor recipe guide created by the team at Natural Heart Doctor, and it's absolutely incredible. You get 4 nutritional supplements for detox and for success. And these are what the 4 supplements are. So these are built into the package. You get 1 tub of Daily Defense, 1 tub of Kickstart My Heart, one bottle of Kickstart My Heart, which is our grass-fed liver and heart complex from Bison. You get a bottle of Magna 5 and a bottle of OptiLipid. These are all geared towards helping you through the 21 days. They're all built into the program. So we explain all this as we go along. These are the 4 supplements that are included. Okay, these are the 4 supplements that are included. And this is what you need. This is what you want. This is what you're going to get. Now, a lot of you have done this program with us before, so you can just get this as a separate package if you want to participate in the program again. Okay. Roberta, I did the program last time and I never fasted for more than 24 hours. I was able to do the 2-3-day fast easily with the help of the awesome coaches, Roberta. Easily, she said. You know, Roberta, where I guess struggle, if I have any struggle on the thing, which I really don't, but it's that first dinner when I'm, on the first night, dinner the first night, that's the difficult one. Kind of going to bed hungry, if you will. You think you're hungry, you're not. But then you wake up the next morning and then it's smooth sailing. It's smooth sailing. And then by the morning of day number 4, when we start eating again, and we talk you all through that inside of the program, it's all handled, and everybody does so well with that. You're surprised you're not even that hungry. You're not even that hungry. Okay. You have access to the Natural Heart Doctor coaches by email. We're here to help you. We're not here to, again, get you into the program and leave you hanging. We're here to help you. We're here to help you. Again, Sean is asking, can you do the heart challenge if you're still completing comprehensive cell core? Yeah, this definitely helps with detoxification. You get the educational videos as well. We give you just great information, and participate as much or as little as you want in this program. And Pam, said again, the program is worth every penny. The coaches are here for you again, like we just heard from Roberta. And Pam said this: the coaches are here for you every step of the way. This is your success plan in 2023 and beyond. They give you the direction, encouragement. If you're serious again, don't pass up on this. It is life-changing. What is your plan if you don't do something like this? What is your plan for New Year's if you don't succeed with this? If you don't, what is your plan for your New Year's resolutions? How are you going to stick to it? How are you going to do it? This is how you're going to do it. This is where you're going to be successful. Now, this gentleman here, I saw, I saw him years ago, and I talked to him, again, he was going to have gastric bypass surgery, and he saw me for cardiology clearance. And I said, okay, you're at high risk for surgery. Go ahead for the surgery, the gastric bypass. But I want to tell you about this nutrition plan that we've been following. So we told him about fasting. We told him about the 3 foods to eat, 4 foods to avoid. And I don't hear from him again until we get a letter to the practice. And the practice said, dear Dr. Wolfson, I never had the gastric bypass surgery. I took your advice, and here I am today. So you can see him on the right side of the screen. This is the kind of success that we offer to you. Now, again, this took him a couple of years to lose 300 pounds. You're not going to lose that in 21 days, but I guarantee after 21 days, you will lose weight, have better clarity, feel better, and be confident about a plan moving forward 2023 and beyond on your way to your 100-year heart. I'm Dr. Jack Wolfson, cardiologist, for everyone, including my wonderful health coaches at Natural Heart Doctor. I wish you happy holidays. I wish you healthy holidays, and I wish you the best in 2023 and beyond.